Let's start with a tour of the WhatsApp bulk sender. The second you've activated your system, it will open up on this page. Okay, if you were to have a look at the tools box at the top and you click on it, you will firstly be able to see your license and for how long it currently still runs. If you have any issue with installation, we would immediately ask that you check that you are on the built-in browser and you save that you also check for any internal updates by just clicking that button, which means any updates we've done to the system. You also check that you are on the latest Chrome driver, okay, and of course you clear out any sessions, cache sessions for your profile or your bot. The reason to do this is because WhatsApp and Chrome are making updates constantly, and we therefore keep the app updated. So when you click on this button, you make a call to our systems to check if there are any updates that you haven't installed as yet, as well as you're making a call to check your Chrome updates as well. So that's the first thing to do. Secondly, you can install multiple WhatsApp numbers onto the system. You click on accounts, you click add new account, you give the account a name, it adds itself, and then you click on the load button. Once you click on the load button, the system automatically will present the QR code for WhatsApp, which you take your phone and you scan so that you can link up that phone number and this PC. Okay. Second to that, so you could store multiple numbers, but one number must be marked as a default number on the system where it goes to, and you can simply do that by clicking on that number and right clicking and click as primary. Okay, but you can have as many numbers here as you want. They will not disconnect unless somebody disconnects the devices from the actual number itself. Okay, so that's the bar up here. Let's have a look at what we have on the bar on the left. So firstly, it automatically opens on the single bulk sender. There's also the multiple bulk one. We'll go through the differences in a bit later in another video. For now, I'd like to take you to the toolbars where you'll see the extended functionality that's offered on the WhatsApp bulk sender. So firstly, you have the ability to grab members' numbers in groups. So any groups that's in the numbers that you have, it can grab that. Okay, you can also grab and join additional WhatsApp links. You can set up a rules-based chatbot which can help you with responses to messages, because the second you start sending bulk messages, it causes a lot more activity on your book. You could grab all your contacts on your number or on a specific number and put those in different lists for possibly future messaging. You could run an extract of Google Maps. So let's say you wanted to contact all the software companies in a specific region or a specific country. It will write that query for you and send it out and connect it with Google Maps as well. You can automatically join groups, filter numbers, check a group for active numbers, and also grab chat lists. You can add bulk members to a group. You can find groups. WhatsApp is groups finder. You can bulk group, generate groups. You can extract from websites email numbers if you'd like, emails and mobile numbers. You can send out WhatsApp warmers. We'll get to what all of these things do more specifically in its own video. You can set up polls. You can extract or Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok and Instagram currently. As more systems come, we add to them. And of course, you can also schedule messages. Okay, so that is what this tool can do in total right now. When you look at your main page, this is what we'll start with, and this is where you would send messages from. On the main page, when you look at the top, here is a message section, and for when it comes to randomizing messages, which you do when you're sending huge bulks of messages, you send different variations of messages over different time periods to customers to avoid getting banned because Google, depending on how much messages you've sent in the past through that number, WhatsApp is busy sort of watching and limiting and looking at your actions around that. So sometimes when you're doing a bulk send, you slightly need to vary a message, and the system is set up to help you do that. Second to that, on our bulk messages, we can add buttons and add polls as well, which we do down here. And we can have attachments as well, which we do here on the right. When we set up a campaign, here at the bottom, we've got delay settings. So what WhatsApp also looks for is, of course, if a message is going out at a specific time, and also different periods between that. So depending on the size of the amount of the number of messages you want to send out, you will need to sort of ask the system to wait between sending. Maybe if you've got a shorter list, you can ask it to wait between 3 to 5 seconds, and then after every 6 seconds it can wait 4 to 8 seconds. So you want to sort of play around with those numbers and sometimes make it a little bit more or less, because we are trying to mimic human activity, so to say. Okay, here you can simply download an example of what the Excel sheet needs to look like to upload, which we'll get to. And when you are ready to upload your Excel sheet for sending messages, you do that here. Yes, and if you're running campaigns, like you're going to schedule meetings or you're doing bulk messaging, this is the Start Campaign button.